Afternoon folks, Phil here, Telford Koi Pond on a very blustery and wet and blooming horrible Sunday. Been doing a few pond jobs this morning, had a bit of a crap day to be honest with you. They say things come in threes. Well, my three things were came into the filter house this morning and the whole of the filter house was under about an inch of water. Of course I panicked, thought crikey what's come loose, what's broken, what's leaking, and basically nothing. It turned out that the water table is just so high with all this flooding. When I went round the back of the pond, the water level, it was actually higher than the slab on here. It's about a foot of water at the back of the pond, so slight design fault on my part there, no doubt. So that was one thing. Just took the dog for a walk. Driving we set off, got absolutely soaked, but worse than that, did my very best dancing on ice impression on the mud and got absolutely soaked, covered in mud, so those clothes have just gone in the wash. Thank goodness for 5 Towns Koi sweatshirt, keep me nice and snug this afternoon. And then worst of all, took the covers off the pond because it's mild, just to make sure I have a good look at the pond, make sure everything's hunky-dory. Just about to put the covers back on and a blooming dead fish went floating past me, so really cheesed off about that. So let's go and have a little look at the pond and I'll tell you a bit more. So as I say, I take the covers off when it's mild like it is now. It's 14 degrees according to the outside thermometer. Yeah, I was just having a look basically, and I was just going to go out with the dog, so I thought I'll put the covers on, save doing it in the dark. And a fish floated past, and the fish in question is it's my goshki basically out of the grow, or one of the goshki should I say, out of the grow on tank. So you probably won't realise which one's missing. But yeah, one of the my little goshki is no more basically. So not quite sure what was wrong with him, couldn't see anything untoward. I don't know how long he's been dead, to be honest with you. He could have died earlier in the week, but did scrapes anyway. Absolutely nothing on him, no holes, no ulcers, no fin rot, nothing. So I don't know, perhaps it was just the shock of putting the covers on or something like that. So anyway, I've treated the pond, just put a bit of antibacterial in there just to help out, because as I say, I don't know how long it is floating around for. Put some pond detox in as well, which is why it's a little bit cloudy at the minute. Well, it's a lot cloudy to be honest with you. And just going to keep a very close eye on them. Everybody else seems absolutely fine. The other little ones absolutely fine. The water is at, but it was at 17 yesterday, but I turned it down. I turned the heat pump down to 16 today, so that will go down to 15 next week, and then 14 the week after, and that's where it'll sit for the rest of the winter. To be honest with you, don't go any lower than that because I don't want to go in the 12 degrees danger zone. And if money was no object, obviously I'll just keep it heated to whatever, 20 odd degrees all year, but it is, so I'm not. So there you go. But yeah, my covers just fold back basically. I have two big thick polycarb and bubble wrap covers that fill this hole, and then there's a big piece of polycarb that goes over the top. So there's two layers, a bit like you can see there. So there's bubble wrapped insulation underneath with polycarb on, then just throw my big polycarb sheets over the top. They're still feeding 3 times a day, about 200 grams, something like that, 250 grams. They're eating it as soon as it's dropped in the water. They're still roaming around. So yeah, just unfortunate, but I've got 2 other goshkis, so hopefully one of them will do me proud next season. So yeah, that's a pain, but there you go. Such is the life of a koi keeper. So just while I'm out here, the good old Telford Koi Pond sign. If you've seen the Only Fins bits and pieces, or my last videos anyway, you'll see that I've had some new signs made. So Cobra Koi, saw them at the Newark show and then again at the Birmingham show. Really impressed with his style and how they were made, so decided to have some commissioned. And the only reason is, as I say, that's done me absolutely proud for 3 years now, but because obviously they're fitting like jigsaw puzzle pieces into a hole, they're just starting to warp a bit, they're just starting to lift at the edges. So I'm not throwing that sign away. That will go on the shed door over there, because you can't have too many Telford koi pond signs. But I'll show you the ones I've had commissioned. As I say, they were done by Cobra Koi. So fantastic sign writer. SJ is the bloke that designs all the artwork and does it. So this is it. They came yesterday, so I've had 3 done, as I say. First one, nothing earth shattering, because I like what I like. So that's the first one, just a white Telford koi pond. It's a beautiful thing, it really is. So I decided to have the same but in black. So that's the black version. And then, just to be a little bit different, because Simon sent me loads of artwork with mountains and trees and blossoms and everything on, so just to be a little bit different, I've had another black one, but I don't know whether you'll pick this up. But we've got a bit of Chinese writing up the corners, and we've also got mountains and clouds and birds and pergolas and bridges, and there's another koi there, you can see. I think that will show up absolutely fantastic. So one of these, I've not decided which one yet. Could be one of the black ones, could be the white one. So one of them will go outside. One of them will go on the outside of the shed door. And the other one I have a plan for, which I will reveal at a later date. But yeah, I'm really pleased with those. So a massive shout out to SJ at Cobra Koi. Really pleased with these. The guys donated to the OnlyFins giveaway as well. So if you have a look at that video, you'll see that he's donated 6 A4 posters and a couple of tubs of the koi food that they do as well. So come and see us on December the 13th at 8 o'clock, and we'll see who the lucky winner is of that. Talking of which, did a couple of koi visits yesterday with Craig. If you'd have seen my last video, you'll know we went to Sunnybank Koi and Danny's Koi and Aquatics. Sunnybank Koi very kindly donated another couple of gifts to the OnlyFins evening. So the first one is a £50 voucher to spend in their shop or online for anything you want, which in itself is absolutely superb. But they've also donated a free raffle ticket. The value of that is £50 for the Black Zeus draw, which they're running shortly. So somebody could end up with a 10 grand fish, or the alternative is you can take 5 grand in cash, for the sake of a free raffle ticket. So thank you for those guys for that. Thank you for everybody that's gave us prizes. Basically, what I'm going to do as a reminder, I'll just put the poster for the OnlyFins on the back of this video, and also I'll just flash the prizes by again, so you know what some of the prizes are. As I say, Dave from Eden Koi's got some, Si from Up North Koi's got some, Sebers and Scott from Koiponics. We've all, it's a joint effort. We've all gone out and got a load of prizes. So have a watch the rest of the video, and I'll just flash the prizes up. So give you an incentive to join us on the 13th of December. So. Right folks, back inside now in the warm. It's getting dark and it's still raining, so what a crap day. But anyway, I've just heard some exciting news. If you watched my previous video 204, you will have seen that myself and Craig had a little trip out to Koi Heaven in North Wales. We had an absolutely fantastic day. It's an absolutely brilliant place with some superb fish, and we had a thoroughly entertaining day anyway. If you want to see what we got up to and have a look at the quality of the fish, go and have a look at that video. But just discovered that their website has just gone live, so I'll obviously put the details up on the screen now so you can go and have a look. Really go and have a look at that website, because they're doing some fantastic things. It's a little bit unusual from a lot of other dealers, because it's very much along the Japanese type way of doing things, and he's got his own mud ponds and everything, so really cracking. But also
Absolutely massive thank you to Koi Heaven, because they've donated a hell of a lot of freebies for the Only Things Koi giveaway. So when you look at the next section, which will just be a very quick run through of all the prizes that we, sorry, not all of them, some of the prizes, because we've still got more to come, some of the prizes that are up for grabs. Have a look at the fantastic prizes that have been donated. It's going to be a cracking night, so please put it in your diary. Friday the 13th of December, 8 o'clock, I mean, no, it might be a long night, but we've got so many things to give away. Put in your diary, and hopefully see you there. So thanks for watching. See you on the next one.